He says he prefers a trans woman, not the other way around. Hey sweethearts, it's Nick Venus. Once again, welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on all post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I learned that so many trans attracted men are using biological women as cover-ups. So in my previous video, I talked about how men do not know what they want when it comes to dating. And so many so-called quote-unquote straight men started putting me down in the comment section. And I'm like, why are you guys putting me down, right? And they were saying messed up stuff like, oh, you know, yeah, they prefer biological women. You will never be a biological woman. You can't have kids. Unnatural mimic or some BS that they were saying, right? They were basically just coming in my comment section to disrespect me and put me down to make me feel less. Right? And honestly, I just blocked their ass, girl. See, that's the difference between me and somebody else. I will block your ass. Now, I can see if you have a different opinion. If somebody has like a different opinion, right, and they come into my comment section, I just let it fly. But if you come into my comment section to put me down and disrespect me, I will block your ass. The fact that they were coming for me and saying, oh, it's because they prefer biological women and you're unnatural and this, that, and the third. Okay, so now I gotta tell you the real tea. Okay? I've talked to a good amount of men, and once I find out or they tell me that they have a girlfriend or a wife, I stop talking to them because I'm not like that. You know, like I'm not the type of person that gets involved in that. I'm not the person that's the third wheel or the side chick or even the main chick, whatever. I don't get involved in that. I say, okay, well, you have a relationship or a wife, we cannot move forward in anything. But I do sit there and I ask them a bunch of questions because me, for one, I want to know, you know, like I want to know the tea. I want to know what's on this guy's mind so I can know in the future what type of men to avoid. So yeah, so what I would do, girl, I would sit there like a counselor and I would ask them like 21 questions, girl, like for real.
Good. I want you to say, I'm angry. It's okay. I'll process my anger. Woozah.
I would ask them questions and I would be like, okay, so why are you looking elsewhere? If you have a wife at home or a girlfriend at home, why are you looking elsewhere and you're attracted to trans women? Okay, and you want to know what they would tell me, girl? They would tell me that they feel trapped, okay? I knew this one guy that was in the military. If they have a girlfriend or if they have a wife, for some reason it always slips their mind. So I'm like, okay, so why didn't you tell me this from the jump, right? So I'm asking him all these questions. I said, okay, so why are you looking elsewhere and why are you looking for a trans woman? He says he prefers a trans woman, not the other way around. And this was a guy that was in the military. And another guy before that, he said something similar. He told me that it felt more like a business relationship as opposed to a real relationship. He said, this dude said that he disliked his wife so much that he did not even want to come home. That's what he told me. He said that he would drive around, literally drive around, go to different restaurants, different places and everything because he did not want to come home. That's what he told me. He said he felt stuck and he said that it's more like a business relationship. For one, you shouldn't be out here cheating. Two, why are you dragging her along? Because honestly, I see from other people's perspective. He said, yeah, he knows that, but he prefers a trans woman, but he doesn't know how to, you know, get out of the marriage and this, that, and the third, like some nonsense, right? So, and another guy, remember the video that I made about the baby daddy? Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys the situation with that. Okay, so this is a different type of situation. The baby mama is just a baby mama. They're not together or anything. The moment that she found out he was talking to me, then that's when all hell broke loose. This is when she started putting her hands on him, the cops were called, and she started threatening using the kids against him. Because she found out he was talking to me. So that's not something to brag about. Okay, that's like a participation award. You know, everyone gets one. That's nothing to brag about, because what you're basically doing is you're using this, like you're basically blackmailing this guy because you do not want him to talk to anybody else, especially a trans woman. So the guys that came in my comment section putting me down, talking shit and saying, oh, it's because they prefer biological women and this, that, and the third. You guys don't know what you're talking about, because from me talking to these guys and asking them all these questions, they say that they prefer a transgender woman. But it's usually they feel trapped, or there's a baby mama trying to blackmail them and use the kids against them. Another one told me that he was in the process of getting a divorce, but he was scared that she would take his money. And another example, now this guy, he wasn't in a relationship, okay? But this guy, his family owned an apartment building. And so he would get, like, you know, really cheap rent. He would get cheap rent and stuff. And he was really, really into me, right? But he told me that his family is transphobic. So he was like scared to be with me like openly or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta keep it pushing. I gotta move on, you know? Do not hate the messenger. I'm just telling y'all what they told me. So what I've been learning is men, trans attracted men, are using biological women as cover-ups. And like I said, that's unfair to the biological women as well, you know, because who would want to be in the dark about that type of thing? They would be devastated if they find out their man was attracted to a trans woman, let alone being cheated on. So I feel like, let me make this video so I can tell you guys the real tea. You know, some of these trans attracted men are using women as a cover-up. And from what I learned, most of these men that are attracted to trans women and biological women, they prefer to be with a trans woman. You know, they feel trapped, they're being blackmailed, you know, or they're just like chickens, you know, like, I don't know, like to the ones that, you know, are single, they honestly just need to grow a pair, like get some courage, you know, because a lot of trans women don't go for that crap no more. We're not trying to be no secret. Like, look at me, like I'm gorgeous. Like, if anything, I'm making your ass look good. Like, for real, for real. So yeah, so like I said, I had so many hating ass men, and it was weird, girl. I'm thinking like, okay, these are straight men from what I understand. Why are you on my channel putting down a trans woman, but you're straight men? And I didn't say nothing bad about you. You would think that that video was about them, you know? Some of these men be telling on themselves, but like I said, I don't know what their sexuality is. I don't know if they're trans attracted, but it's a little weird that they came on my page and just flat out disrespected me. You know, I had to block their ass, but like I said, now I had to tell the real tea. They prefer a trans woman. Like I said, do not hate the messenger. I'm just the messenger. So anyways, so if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for future content. And until next time, guys.